What is up YouTube, LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Minecraft SkyFactory 4. And so if you see the minimap by any chance, you'll notice things have changed. I've started evolving the base and building it out a little bit, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to go, and this is all going to get moved and deleted and stuff soon. But we have this little spot up here, which I plan to just kind of surround the whole border, I think, with bonsais. I don't know if I made it big enough. I've got to figure out how many bonsais I kind of want going. But that is a thing that we need to get rolling. So that's one thing. And then down here, we've got we've got a couple chests I set up. I believe this is off. I put only saplings in here and then just wood in this, normal wood. But I've also built this up here, and you can see right now, we can see under here. But I've got two little patches for farmland, and then an animal pen. And that's just like a little watering hole I decided to add because I think it looked pretty nice. But we're in here. We're about to make some progress. Oh, not prestige. Whoops. I'm so used to actually hitting prestige. I've been streaming a little bit and playing prestige mode, and it's been pretty cool. So I think what I want to do this episode is I kind of want to see if we can complete this first page. Not that it's the biggest deal if we do or not, but I think that's going to be the goal. These are, again, iron bonsais, just doing their own thing. You don't have to do anything. They kind of work. And, do what they do. We definitely need to get everything organized as far as this and this moved. And, again, probably just off-camera work I'm going to end up doing. But I'm, like, really loving this mod pack. Like, a ton. I've been playing, again, the prestige mode, which is really difficult. You can't get to a lot of things very easy, but it's a lot of fun. I just need to get that field again, get that kind of rolling. I want to automate this more, but I want to get this, I want to honestly get this moved soon. But right now, just kind of filling up. We've kind of just filling everything up. Let that keep going. We could start pouring that, but we definitely have iron. I forget, yeah, right here. All of our iron is an absolute ton. So I made the bonsai hoppers without you guys, the hopper bonsais, which is just a hopper and the bonsai thing, and it puts into what's below it, obviously. So we've just been using these for now, and then I'll hook these into some other storage systems somehow. We'll probably have to work honestly underneath or something. I don't know how I want to do that yet, but I think it looks kind of decent. Again, some kind of vibe similar to that. I'm thinking on this side maybe I'll shoot down rather than going up. But then again, if you look over, you see that, and we'll end up fixing the water that flows down. But I was too lazy to do it at the time. But yeah, I'm a little flustered on exactly what my goal is right now. But we need about 21 bonsai, 21 hoppers, sorry, for bonsai. So let's get that rolling. We need normal hoppers. I also need chests, which, I mean, realistically, that's 8 worth. Not very many. Every stack is only 8, so what happened there? Will that even out? We're getting close. 24. Perfect. We have enough. I mean, not perfect. We have more than we need, but take some of that to have. Cool. We're in a good spot. Let's make these. So I need 21. We'll probably end up needing more, but that's most of our iron. I'd like to save some iron just because it is definitely important. But the more of these we get going, the better, because this is just simply that with that, I believe. And then we have a ton of them. And we do still need to make more of these. And right now these are just all iron, just so I can come in here. And if we grab all the iron in these, we're gonna be in a good spot with the amount of iron amber I can make. And these have been running for a little bit now. I mean, my inventory is almost full of these. Think of that turned into iron amber now, which is really what we do. We'll have a ton of something left over. I gotta get one of these up there, but iron amber over here. There's a stack. And there's 30 more. I mean, that's ridiculous. We definitely need to get this automated, otherwise this is just never going to work. I want to just get ingots being kind of processed. I don't like them being there for it, though. That's definitely not the goal. We used most of the resin, so it's just mainly these left, which we can just jump all into one. And it's kind of whatever. That one will definitely fill up first, but we're not going to have 6 of them rolling soon enough anyways. I mean, we can make better fertilizer as well, so that's kind of not the big deal. What is kind of a big deal, I think, is just getting these 2 done. Silver is pretty easy. Again, I went through this whole first page in prestige mode on stream yesterday, I think, from when this is up. But silver, amber, I think you actually can't quite make it, right? Petrified, lead, so we need gray. And gray was used by... We need to get what's called a grinding stone. We need to make this guy, which is pretty easy. We do need stone, although chiseled stone might work. Maybe I just need real stone. I think I've made some. Cool. Let's put that in there, and then easy. Grinding stone. Throw that up over here. Allows me to come grab a piece of charcoal. I don't think I can do it with the whole piece, can I? I guess I do. And you just kind of spin it for a minute. You can just hold the button, and you'll see the percentage go up at the top of the screen, and boom, we get charcoal. And then I just need 2 bone meal. Easy. And then if you do it once, it becomes gray, but if you put 2 in, it'll become light gray. See? Light gray. Boom. Now we have the light gray for the silver amber, so we're getting there. And then with just a couple little things, silver, oop, if I could spell it right, silver amber. We needed lead, petrified, and tin. And that's it. And I think we have all that in here, right? Lead should be enough, petrified, and tin. And the biggest issue we're going to actually have is the fact that we have so much in here. We need to get this sorted really bad. Because I'll be able to make this, but won't be able to do anything with it. Oh, I literally grabbed 2 petrified? Is that all I have? Oh my god. What happened? You don't really need much, but where are you? Petrified. It's a darker one, petrified. I knew it was a darker one. This is going to be a kind of grind out episode. We'll probably finish the whole thing next episode, the whole first page. I was thinking this episode, but now that I'm looking at it, we're already a decent bit in. We probably aren't going to get the whole thing done. The nice thing is we do a vein miner on this, which I did not have the whole stream, because you don't get that in prestige mode off the bat, so that's huge. It's probably enough petrified resin, I'm assuming. But we can shoot on down here, and bada bing, bada boom. We got that going. We definitely need to pour all this out. I'm assuming there's 1 block and 4 ingots. So I do need to pour ingots just to get all this out. 4 of them. Should be pretty easy. That's cooling. We'll be done with the ingots before that's done cooling. And then we can throw our silver amber in there. And the silver sapling is pretty easy. It's casting one of these weird trees. They're kind of cool though. They're really actually pretty looking. We just need water and the lapis epping, which shouldn't be a big deal. We should probably have plenty of lapis and our water. Now we have one. We'll just straight use it, whatever. We're going to be left with 1 silver left. Definitely a little bit of a cluster trying to get this stuff organized. Wait, those will smell? I didn't think they would. Oh, there we go. Cool. Silver. I'm not even worried about growing right now. I don't think we need it right now. We can just kind of store the sapling away. On to the next one is going to be diamond. Diamond's pretty interesting. I believe it was kind of going back to our roots, if I'm not mistaken. I think I mentioned something about that before. I think we... No, it's simply just... You do need silver, so we need to grow that once. Silver, we will need one of these. Do we have the resin we need for it, which was a 2 gold and a lapis, and then I'll get the other one. 2 gold and a lapis, and we'll get the silver while we're out, and we'll have that made. No problem. And this area is just kind of nice for this. Come up here. We'll get our animals going up here. We might actually get this done this episode. I'm able to fly through this. I know generally what I'm doing. I'll probably do maybe a little more off-camera work, or maybe I'll do it with you guys and we'll set that up. I think we can get something called simple storage mod set up soon and like get everything into filing cabinets soon. But I definitely want to do that and kind of just help out with that because that thing is just a mess. We can definitely make an iron one of these two now. These tools. That would be pretty good. These things are pretty great, and one that would even have better durability would be better. But I think we are probably good. We have ourselves a diamond one, and now we need diamonds, but that's not a big deal. I'm sure we have plenty of silver. Cool. Diamonds are relatively easy. You just need to get 9 diamond acorns. It's just the simplest way to do it. I think there is a bit of a better way to do it, but it will do it for us. We'll be good with this. Just kind of eat up while we grow it real quick, and we'll be solid. We might need to grow it 2 or 3 times though. But again, it's so easy being able to do it this way instead of cutting it all down and doing it again. It took forever to grow all the trees we needed. And again, not even having those to set up, those have been great. I mean, those have gotten so much iron. I mean, you saw how much iron's in that right now. It's a ridiculous amount. Cool, that's enough. I don't know how important diamond actually is to us. But there's that. Easy peasy. Where am I gonna put that? It doesn't really matter, just kind of chuck you away. Saplings, boom. Resin and stuff in here. It just fills up your inventory, it clutters it so bad. So we're done with pouring things out other than the silver ingot. Just get that out of there so iron can instantly fill up and get going. Throw you away, sure. Perfect. Again, that will be all automated. We'll get a clock going on that soon enough. Just right now, I'm not too worried about it. We should probably throw these away too. Cool. So we are almost done. We still need slime, but we need a cow before we can do that. So let's get cows going, and I'll show you guys how we do that. Cows are pretty interesting. You gotta get cow seeds, and we can do this. The hardest part of this whole thing is going to be this leather, which you can get multiple different ways. There's drying racks. I mean, you can get steak and pork chops, and you can cook fish up or salmon. You know, chicken, any really animal you can cook up and dry it out. Other than that, it's not that easy. You kind of need you need machinery. So the easiest way for us to do it is to get some fish, which we can do by getting a fishing pole, which I think I have string, right? We probably have some string. We have exactly the amount we need. And you gotta fish here for a second. It does take a second for the fish to show up. But we'll need, I think, we'll probably want 2 fish just to make sure we have enough. And it has to be one of those 2 fish. It can't be the puffer fish or the clownfish, I don't think. And you don't always get a fish from it. It kind of stings. I don't think I got anything there. Oh wow, what a shame. But getting these other bonsai things down will be pretty important too. If we can get those bonsais down, we'll be in good shape. Those 21, we'll get them placed. Those I'll get probably placed between episodes. And I'll get a little bit of everything. What was that? Why did oh, I leveled up? Interesting. A lily pad. I don't think that really does much for us. I think that's pretty basic. If this would just hurry up and give me what I need, I'd be very happy though. Please. All right, let me get these fish and I'll come back. All right, so I caught 2 fish. They are up there drying out. I cooked them and then now they're drying out. And then we're going to make what's called a watering can, which is really, really awesome. It's a really cool tool. If you actually, you can come up and hold right click and water, but if you come in here and we actually shift right click, it starts glowing and it'll automatically water things in the area. So then you can just kind of farm everything. It's going to be more efficient at the end here, but we're trying to get seeds and I need more wheat. So I need to plant these. It does, when you move it off, it does kind of reset it. Then I can come shift click again and it just goes crazy. I think if we aim it like this middle area, it'll do the most. But I just want to fill this out real quick, get all the seeds in here and then get a couple extra. You really don't need to have huge farms because of how this works. You can just kind of force things to grow at your rate here. It seems like it's perfectly fine. So we need a little more. I think we need 10 total for this, and then we'll get a little extra for ourselves. We're almost ready for the, once that leather's done, we are going to be good to make our cow, which is pretty cool. Again, I don't know if we'll get the whole first page done. That's definitely plenty for this. Don't want to finish any of these other ups. The carrots haven't gone, and I don't even think I have potatoes in here. Maybe I didn't even get potatoes. I'm not really sure. We're just kind of growing random stuff, but we're good with that. We can shoot on down here. Our leather is done. So, whoops, boom, boom. Pop in here, get this back, and then we just simply want our cow seeds. You come in here. We're gonna make 2 just to be safe. However, the way this works is you might actually be able to get multiples from 1, but we definitely want a couple cows because they're gonna be useful. So we do this. We'll do 2 over. We take our tool out and you shift right click, and now we got cows literally growing on a plant. And what happens is it says their percentage. They'll get to mature here in a second. So that's mature, and all you do is right click and it pops it out. And if you move them out of the way, sometimes it'll still be left there. Sadly, we didn't get duplicates on that one. However, we got duplicates on this one. So at least get 3 cows. That's why I made 2 in the plan, because sometimes you'll just get unlucky. And we need cows for their milk. We need 1 of them to be an adult. That's all we got. But we can force their timer up down to just a couple minutes, and they'll all kind of grow up pretty quick. Once they get to about 6 minutes, they take a while, but that's plenty. We'll let them go, and I'll come back when those cows have adulted. Right, so we're getting somewhere. We got our cows. Boom, boom, boom. Got our milk. Perfect. We need that. We're actually going to need another bucket here in a second. I could have maybe used my other bucket. I don't know if it works. So I did a couple things. I made this thing called a squeezer. I'll teach you guys that here in a minute. You can make wool that way. We need some wool. I actually need to make a lever real quick too. But it just allows you to squeeze the cottonwood amber into a lever. It's pretty easy. Or into wool. It's pretty easy to do. And then this, just put to the side. And if you jump right in the center, you can't jump on the sides of it. You jump on it a couple times. Boom, you get a piece of wool. We don't need much wool, and that will reset it. But we want to make something quickly called the marketplace. I'm all a little all over the place. We're going to want this, though. Market, very easy. I need a couple of logs, actually, which is kind of funny. I don't have on me. Maybe I should carry 1 stack on me. But a market. I did get red from bone meal on grass to get a flour. I can then dye said wool to then make marketplace. Marketplace is pretty cool. Don't know where it's going to go permanently, but temporarily, we'll throw it here, and what happens is actually your little marketer kind of comes falling through. And that allows you to trade for things if we want. For example, gold ingot, we can get seeds. I think almost all the seeds. No, all the base seeds. You can trade for things like chicken and stuff, but you need corn, which I'm not actually sure how you could get corn seeds, but I'm sure 8 weeks get you a corn seed, and then you could start growing corn to get those, and a little easier, I guess. And you can trade for everything. I mean, an emerald for that's kind of rough, and they've got a ton of stuff. And cactus is actually something we're going to want. I don't think we need it for this first page, however. We are setting up for it. Something I'd like to make, though, is this slime sapling, which isn't too bad. If we come in here, we can see if I just drop a lapis into a thing with milk, we'll get it. Pretty easy. Just gotta come over here, grab some lapis, boom, and voila, we have one. We do, however, need to get a slime block now to place it on. It needs to grow on this stuff, which actually is the cactus in the milk. So we do need to get the cactus now, which means we need vines. Let me grab another bucket of milk just in case it's raining so it doesn't fill it up and get annoying. Shoot on down here, and again, all this will end up getting redone. This whole stuff will get torn around and turn into whatever the base ends up being. Vines aren't that bad. He actually might even sell vines for something I have. Maybe? No. He does sell what we need for vines. The jungle wood, I believe. If you just dry out jungle wood, you get it. I only have 3. What does he do jungle wood for? Emeralds. Okay, you're asking a lot of me, man. So I do have to go get some jungle wood saplings. We need to turn that into more. I don't like how my inventory is full again. I'm having a hard time with it. I did make a redstone clock. I actually made 2. One for this after, but one for something we're going to do with sand. And what we can do actually is make this thing called SNAD, which I'm going to show you guys what this does soon. But I just want to do that real quick. I don't think I need this bucket anymore. I don't know if I need it to begin with. I have a feeling you can't put milk in the obsidian one, but I didn't actually test it. Real quick, let's repair this. The redstone clocks were very easy to make, and so were the... we can do 2 of these. So is the squisher thing down there, the squeezer. That was pretty easy too. Nothing crazy that I feel like really needed to be shown to you guys or anything. If we come in this pen here, we can grow some jungle saplings. Let's get 3 of them going. I don't want to build a giant tree because they're massive. Although vines are a lot easier to get from them. I think we're better off just doing this and then just taking these down real quick and get whatever we get. We'll just need 8 of the... we'll probably get most of it. Probably 1. There's 4 there. We do need 8 because we need, I think, 8 vines, right? For the trade. So you just, dehydrate these out and it turns into what we need. Pretty simple. So let me get these done. I'll dehydrate them and come back when we're ready for the trade. So I just placed our SNAD over here in a little setup that I'm going to show you guys something real cool soon. Very, very cool. We needed the water here for one of them and one of them not. But zoom back over here. These should be the rest of our vines done, so we can do our first market trade. Market's definitely useful. I could have built it earlier and gotten some good stuff with it, but we need a cactus. So we come in here, 8 vines. I got it for you, and it gives you the cactus. So what we're going to do with said cactus is come on up here to this little area. I'm going to put this down on said SNAD, and if I place a redstone clock or any redstone signal in here and we'll make it spam. Look at this. The cactus just grows. SNAD, you can power it with redstone, it grows. I think it'll grow 32 high. Really, really cool. Very simple way to get a pretty much infinite amount of cactus. A very, very similar thing can be done with sugarcane, except for sugarcane you have to grow up first. The seeds won't do it. It has to actually be sugarcane, which I think this is supposed to, yeah, this affects it. Once it gets going, once it becomes an actual thing and it's not a seed, there. That'll do the same thing. It'll grow to infinite heights. This one will go to build height. The other one doesn't quite go to build height. We will lose a lot over the edge just because of the placement of it, but I'm not really worried about it. Most of this, if not actually all of it, I think I need is sugar. We're not going to finish the page today. We're going to get this done, and we'll do that, but we're not going to get... Actually, we'll probably even save that. That'll probably be an adventure for next episode. We'll get some more space for it before I do it. But we're just going to kind of finish up what we're in the midst of, which we needed a cactus for. The sugar's for a later project. Actually, I'll keep that on me. We've been using those. But we do that, and we get ourselves a slime block. Said slime block can then be put into a bonsai plant or whatever with the slime and turned into the slime tree and grow. I'm going to put those in together just because we need to get those going. Never done anything with those. I'm going to, like I said, sort this out between episodes. I did start growing some sand and some redstone because I needed both of those. So I just kind of took out some iron because we have so much iron now, and I need to get this automated too. I might rework this whole zone even more, build another platform up. I don't know, maybe even take it off of here or something. I'm not sure how I want to go about it, but this is roughly the base design that I'm feeling. I think it's kind of neat. Maybe I'll get a mob farm going. I'm not really sure. Let me know what you guys are feeling about this series, though. Is it something we want to completely keep going with? Do we want to try a different mod pack? What do you guys think? If this is something you guys definitely want to keep seeing more of, I'll keep going on this one. If not, you guys can still definitely catch it on stream. I plan to 100% push that on pretty far in the prestige mode one. But let me know what you guys is here. If you guys want to see more of like an adventuring pack with more combat stuff, then the machines, even though I think there's a pack that I'm looking into that does have some machine stuff too with a lot of that, we can get something like that go. I know RL Craft was requested a lot. I'm not sure if I want to do that, but it's something similar, I guess. Not nearly as hardcore, but something kind of like that. Maybe that would be more fun. Let me know what you guys think, though. I'm definitely down to give another kind of game a go. If we don't want to go super far with this, we'll probably do one more episode nonetheless, finish up this page, and at least kind of talk about some of the other stuff if we don't make this into a full-length, series where we try to get as far as we can. But definitely let me know what you guys think. I definitely think it's a lot of fun. So, either way, I'm happy. I'm happy trying to play another one, but I definitely want to see if I can keep going with some kind of Minecraft series on the channel. I don't know if there's any super new mod packs that are out that we want to check out instead, but let me know in the comments if you made it to this point. And yeah, as always, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.